Designing your home is an exciting yet challenging endeavor. It's a space where you want to feel comfortable, reflect your personality, and ensure practicality. However, many people make common mistakes when designing their interiors that can make a space feel less cohesive, less functional, or even uninviting. Whether you're building from scratch, remodeling, or just redecorating, there are a few essential guidelines and some common mistakes to avoid that can help make your home design a success. Here's a comprehensive guide on 7 essential rules to follow while designing your house, as well as the key interior design mistakes to avoid. 7. Essential rules for designing your house. 1. Prioritize functionality over aesthetics. One of the most common mistakes in home design is putting too much emphasis on aesthetics and not enough on functionality. Your home should look great, but it's even more important that it works for your lifestyle. Each room should be designed with its intended use in mind. For example, the kitchen is a functional space that needs to be well organized with ample storage, workspaces, and easy access to essential tools. In the living room, comfortable seating should be a priority, and in the bedroom, storage and relaxation should be considered. Beautiful homes that lack functionality quickly become a source of frustration. Always ask yourself, will this space work for what I need? Common pitfall to avoid. Designing for looks alone can lead to discomfort or inconvenience, like having a beautiful but impractical couch that no one enjoys sitting on, or a decorative coffee table that offers no storage or utility. 2. Create a cohesive theme. A cohesive theme across your home ensures that every space feels connected and harmonious. While it's fun to play with different colors, textures, and styles in various rooms, there should be an underlying theme that ties everything together. Whether it's modern minimalism, rustic charm, or a more eclectic style, a cohesive design theme helps create visual flow and prevents your home from feeling disjointed. Common pitfall to avoid. Mixing too many styles can make your house feel chaotic. If you love different styles, try to find common elements that can link them together. For example, if you love both modern and traditional pieces, find ways to integrate the two through color schemes, patterns, or materials. 3. Invest in quality furniture and materials. Your home is a long-term investment, and this also applies to your interior design choices. Opt for high-quality furniture, materials, and finishes that will stand the test of time. While budget considerations are important, it's often worth spending a bit more on quality pieces that won't break or wear out quickly. High-quality furniture not only looks better, but also lasts longer, saving you money in the long run. Common pitfall to avoid. Going for the cheapest option can be tempting, but lower quality materials often show wear and tear quickly. You might find yourself replacing them sooner than you expected, leading to higher costs over time. 4. Ensure proper lighting. Lighting is one of the most important yet overlooked aspects of interior design. Good lighting can dramatically transform a space, enhancing both its appearance and functionality. Every room should have a mix of ambient, task, and accent lighting to create balance and flexibility. Consider natural light as well. Large windows or skylights can make a space feel open and airy. For artificial lighting, use a variety of light sources like overhead lights, lamps, and even dimmable lighting to create different moods. Common pitfall to avoid. Relying on a single overhead light can make a room feel flat and uninviting. Layer your lighting to create warmth, depth, and functionality in every space. 5. Embrace space planning. Space planning is one of the most critical aspects of interior design. The layout of your furniture and fixtures can make or break the functionality and flow of a room. Consider the scale and proportion of your furniture in relation to the size of the room. In small spaces, prioritize multifunctional furniture that maximizes storage and usability without overwhelming the room. In larger spaces, create zones that define different areas for relaxation, dining, or entertainment. Common pitfall to avoid. Overcrowding a room with furniture or decor can make it feel cramped and cluttered, while leaving too much empty space can make it feel cold and uninviting. Strike a balance between furniture and open space to maintain flow and comfort. 6. Personalize your space. Your home is a reflection of who you are, so make sure it includes personal touches. This can be through artwork, family heirlooms, or even DIY projects. Personalizing your space adds warmth and character, turning a house into a home. However, personalization doesn't mean clutter. Curate your decorations and personal items to create a thoughtful and intentional design. Common pitfall to avoid. Going overboard with personal items can lead to clutter and overwhelm. Be selective about what you display and rotate items over time to keep your space feeling fresh and meaningful. 7. Think long term. When designing your home, it's essential to think long term. Trends come and go, but your home is a significant investment that should serve you for many years. Opt for timeless design elements that won't look dated in a few years, and think about how your needs might evolve over time. For example, consider if you plan to expand your family, entertain more guests, or work from home. Choose designs that will adapt to these changing needs. Common pitfall to avoid. Focusing too heavily on current design trends may result in a space that feels outdated in a few years. Instead, integrate trends in smaller ways through easily changeable elements like throw pillows, art, or lighting fixtures. Interior design, mistakes to avoid. 1. Ignoring scale and proportion. One of the most common interior design mistakes is failing to consider the scale and proportion of furniture and decor in relation to the room. Large furniture in a small room can make it feel cramped, while small furniture in a large room can feel lost and inadequate. Always measure your space and your furniture to ensure they fit well together. Solution: before purchasing furniture, map out the room's layout and measure everything to make sure it works in proportion. Use graph paper or online room design tools to get a better sense of how items will fit. 2. Neglecting vertical space. Many people only consider the horizontal space in a room and forget about the vertical space. Walls are a valuable resource for storage and decoration. Failing to utilize vertical space can make a room feel cluttered and less functional. Solution: use vertical storage options like shelves, bookcases, and wall-mounted units. This frees up floor space while adding functionality and style to your room. 3. Forgetting about traffic flow. A well-designed room considers the flow of movement through the space. Poor furniture placement can obstruct natural pathways, making a room feel awkward and difficult to navigate. Solution: always consider how people will move through the room. Ensure there's ample space between furniture pieces and avoid blocking doorways or windows. 4. Over-accessorizing. While decor is essential for adding personality to your space, too many accessories can lead to a cluttered and chaotic feel. Over-accessorizing detracts from the room's overall design and can make it hard to appreciate any individual piece. Solution: practice minimalism when it comes to accessories. Less is more when it comes to decor, so curate items thoughtfully and choose pieces that complement the room's overall theme. 5. Matching everything. Some people fall into the trap of matching every piece of furniture and decor. While some coordination is good, matching everything from the couch to the curtains to the throw pillows can result in a space that feels too uniform and lacks personality. Solution: mix and match different textures, patterns, and colors for a more layered and interesting design. You don't need everything to match perfectly. Instead, aim for cohesion through complementary tones and textures. 6. Choosing paint colors. First, another common mistake is choosing your paint color before selecting furniture, rugs, or decor. It's much easier to match paint to fabric and furniture than the other way around. Solution: select your larger pieces like couches, rugs, and artwork first. Once those items are in place, then choose a paint color that complements the rest of the room. 7. Pushing all furniture against the walls. Many people push all their furniture up against the walls, thinking it will make the room feel larger. However, this can actually make a room feel less cozy and intimate, particularly in larger spaces. Solution: float furniture away from the walls when possible to create a more inviting and conversational seating arrangement. You can also create designated zones in open plan spaces. In summary, designing your home should be an enjoyable process, but it's important to plan carefully and avoid common mistakes that can detract from your vision. Prioritize functionality, create a cohesive theme, and invest in quality furniture and materials. At the same time, avoid pitfalls such as over-accessorizing, ignoring traffic flow, and focusing too much on trends. By following these essential rules and avoiding design mistakes, you'll create a space that not only looks beautiful but also enhances your daily life.